Ever vlog.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I'm already recording right now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. How am I gonna edit this? Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Mahjong Talk. I'm your host, Peter Vong. If you're new to the channel, consider hitting a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of my latest videos. Okay, so let's just get started. Basically, today I'm going to be talking about basically how I tried to do a vlog for the first time. So, when I actually tried vlogging for the first time, it was quite an experience because I did use my gimbal like a little bit while I was in the house, but further down the line, I basically decided just to use my phone, and I realized that my phone actually has a better mic quality than the mic I actually bought for my phone, so you guys could listen to just my voice. Okay, like we're currently in the food court right now, and basically I'm gonna snack on some Popeyes. Just getting some fries. We need something to snack on before we go into pho. Yeah. And for Kev, he's going for like a Red Bull. Going for like a Red Bull.
You have a wall, you're not in Jersey. How do you know that you're in Jersey without saying you're in Jersey? I'm going to fucking wall! I think that's funny.
And my silly butt, I forgot to switch on the mic when we were doing it. I was literally talking when the mic was off. So we probably had like really bad quality sound. So I apologize, guys. First time vlogging. All right, let's take a look at these fries here.
Hey, they didn't give you like a nice cardboard, but they just give you a bag.
Yeah, it's just basically fries. Ooh,
I think they give you like a container. Like a little
yeah. But look at that crisp, guys.
You know why I'm so used to ordering the meal? Look at it.
That looks really crispy. Really crispy indeed. I am definitely going to enjoy this little stack.
Get to the back. If you get it, if you get the signature.
Oh, that was a little too close. Without the gimbal, you're going to be basically getting closer to my face, unfortunately. I'm probably not going to enjoy editing this. Alright, let's get a taste for these fries.
I even do it yesterday. Oh, lazy I was.
Can't go wrong with Popeyes. Definitely can't.
Peter Wen just did all that thing with a little hat.
At the same time, I will also be throwing a little bit of clips here and there just to show you guys what the vlog turned out to be. But at the same time, I didn't record a lot of footage because all we did was just go to the mall and we just chilled out there just to meet up with like my friend Tons. And I noticed that a lot of the footage from the mall I can't use because it's playing a lot of copyrighted music. So I was like, probably not good to put in that video. But I will show some awesome clips of like basically like when I was eating Popeyes for the first time. And then further down the line, we went into Uniqlo, which is like, if you guys don't know, that is a Japanese clothing store. I think in English they call it Uniqlo, but because it's you know it's a Japanese spin-off of the English word unique. But usually I pronounce it with the Japanese pronunciation, so it's like Uniqlo. At least that's what I've heard about from it in college, and all I did was just basically get some awesome shots of my best friend Kev, basically just showing how much of he is like Steve Jobs in that scenario. So I got to be basically Kev's wingman to show everybody how awesome and good looking he is. And by the way, he is single, guys, so you know, like if you wanna date him, put it in the comments down below. Kev is a very good looking man. Anyway, the experience of vlogging, I feel as if it is quite surreal to do. It felt very strange because I'm so not used to having my phone out and like just basically just looking around at stuff. I was trying to record actually B-roll footage of the mall, And then basically what happened was is that like some guys and some people would notice me like holding my phone up. It's like, are you guys vlogging? Are you guys doing TikTok or something? And like um I immediately just stopped recording and I just basically shriveled up because I felt so sheepish when that happened, because it's like, yo, you don't have to call me out like that, dude. Don't do that. But at the same time, I probably like thinking back, I should have just owned up to it. It's like, yeah, I'm trying to make a vlog right now. I should have just basically said like, I'm trying to vlog. I'm trying to actually try something new. But I didn't because it was just like I just felt so awkward doing it in public anyway. So the thing of it is that I guess that was a lesson for me to learn, to basically say like to basically think about, oh well, how will I respond better next time if I were to do vlogging again. I'm not saying I'm not going to do it ever again. It's just that it's just so hard to actually do vlogging, because you know that there are some people that don't mind being recorded, and there's some people that are very very apprehensive about being recorded on a camera, even especially on the phone. So I understand people's like um reservations about being recorded. It was kind of funny because I felt so embarrassed about those two guys that basically asked us if we were doing something, and I think they were like manning the stalls, because they were like those guys that you would see in the mall that were man those little small stalls or those small carts like in the middle of the mall, and they would try to sell you something. And like because of that incident, like I was still trying to record beef footage around the mall. And let's see, which one should we do? I think we should do this. And while I was recording like the B footage of the mall, I noticed that there was this couple. They were looking at one of the cars that were like displayed inside the mall, and I think were, and I think the boyfriend noticed me like doing this, and he immediately put the peace sign up, and I noticed it, and I just kind of moved my camera away from that because I was like, oh no, they're trying to like make fun of me or something. And but then thinking back, I feel like, oh dang, I really should have caught that, because it would have been good stuff to show you guys when I post this on YouTube. Uh, but unfortunately, I did not, because like it just felt so awkward for me at the beginning, and it just felt as if like in my mind, this was probably not their intention to do, but it felt like in my mind that they were making fun of me when I was actually trying to record footage in the mall. So it felt as if like, like I guess my past was just striking me back in um it felt as if like a lot of stuff from my past was like just hitting me straight in the face. Like, like whenever I did something, people would call me out on it and make fun of me for it. But then thinking about it now and thinking about the experience, I'm kind of proud of myself in a way, because it's like, oh yeah, I actually did something that I kind of wanted to do, because I always wanted to like vlog, but at the same time, like I never really did that much when I vlogged. I mean, I never really did that much in my everyday life. Not when I vlog, but like when I actually go through my regular day life. And I noticed that when I actually did it for the first time, it's really hard. It's really hard because you have to get over the awkwardness of people noticing you're vlogging, and you also have to realize that some of the stuff that you might think like hecklers will bother you for, you can record it, and it's sort of like kind of builds a little bit of a story on of its own. So, but at the same time, I understand that there's some people that don't want to be recorded, because it's like there's so many phones are everywhere, and people don't want to be recorded because um like they don't want their privacy being violated or something like that, or they don't want to end up on someone else's video, because it's like it just feels like it's like I said, it's like a violation of their own privacy. So, and also when I got like basically after with the mall, we went for pho, and then we basically went to my house to play some mahjong. But unfortunately, I didn't record the mahjong match. I basically when I just got home, I just got immediately like I recorded a little bit when I got home, but at the same time, I felt like that wasn't really great footage. And I noticed that my mic, the mic that I bought to actually like kind of catch my voice and cancel out all the noise in the background, it felt like its sound quality was not as great as my phone's recording quality. But the thing of it is that the reason why I bought that microphone was because I wanted to be able to record like my voice without me having to hold my phone so close to my face. But as I recorded, within while we were walking around the mall, I just basically took the microphone out, and I noticed that the sound quality was a lot better from my phone instead of the mic I bought. So I was a little bit disappointed about that. But at the same time, I think the mic will only come in for certain situations, such as like if I would record a wide shot with my phone and I was just talking and I had to talk without actually looking like I'm holding my phone in front of my face. So I would have to say I'm very happy about the experience because it did teach me some things and it showed me some things about myself that I feel as if I can take as lessons for the next time I try to vlog again. I think when the weather gets warmer, I'll probably try to vlog again, maybe like while I'm doing a walk or something. At the same time, maybe I'll just like record videos at home through my phone and post them up on YouTube. So, you know, like it doesn't have to be me. It doesn't have to be me playing mahjong. It could be like, you know, just me just talking to you guys through just the camera. But yeah, I think like this experience has really like kind of made me feel a little bit better about myself because I did something that was completely out of my comfort zone, and I don't regret any moment of it. I basically recorded some stuff when we were at pho to basically getting some pho to eat, and that was a whole lot of fun. And also I really appreciate my friends being so understanding about me, like just like recording and everything like that. That was like the most fun because we did share some laughs while we were doing it. I did felt very awkward after the whole thing though, because I felt like I could have done better. I could have gotten like more enjoyable stuff moments because like the funnest moments were basically when I was not recording. But I think that was basically because we were just in our natural like state, like our natural state. Like we didn't have to worry about being recorded or looking professional like in front of a camera or something like that. Because I remember during that night in Mahjong, we kept talking about a lot of like TV show references and all that stuff, and we were just laughing our butts off playing Mahjong. Like there were times when we weren't even paying attention to the game. At least I'm still in first place. But all in all, like I think like this is like another part of my content creation journey, because the thing of it is that for me, I'm still trying to discover how to like uh have music for you guys in making my YouTube videos. I think I found one method, and it's free, and it's basically Chillhop. So Chillhop, I basically put them in the description down below that I'm basically going to be using their music. So maybe like during the vlog footage, I'll put like some like snippets of music within the clips, because most of the clips in the mall that I took, they all have like copyrighted music in them. So unfortunately, I will have to mute those to, you know, prevent like, you know, a copyright strike. But of course, I'm not monetized yet on YouTube, so, you know. But I want to be like safe than sorry, you know. I don't know if I'm gonna get my tile, but we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, so I don't regret the experience of actually just trying out vlogging for the first time. The only thing that's unfortunate is that I didn't get a lot of footage for you guys. But at the same time, like I hope you guys like, you know, like can tell me how I can improve my vlogs and all that stuff. That's one thing. Even though I don't have that many clips, like I'm just like happy that I did it. And sometimes you just need to and I think that's just like one thing that my therapist has always said is like getting out of your comfort zone. And I actually did something close to that magnitude. Because usually when I think of getting out of my comfort zone, it's like I have to go like 180 to basically do it. At the same time, I actually did get out of my comfort zone, and you know I'm much happier for it. And the thing of it is that what my point is that if you guys feel like you're like stuck and you feel like you're not doing anything to actually benefit yourself and your life, I would say like just try stuff out. And even if you take that one single step, like let's say you've never been outside before and you're about to step out of the house, if you take that one foot on the porch and then you just take it back in, you already took that one step outside, so you can take that one footstep outside. So I would have to say give yourself some credit. Now, most of us, we would look at those steps and we would think, oh, that was not a big deal because anyone could do that. Yeah, anyone could do that, but you're still struggling to actually do it yourself. So you actually did it by just taking that 1 foot outside of the house and put it on the porch. Then maybe the next time you do it, you will have both feet outside and your body will literally be outside. So the thing of it is that I'm still testing the waters on what type of content I can provide for you guys. At the same time, I don't regret any of the stuff that I'm actually doing to actually test the waters of like what can I be as a creator. And also because like I've decided to actually try to make content creation like sort of like the main objective for this year to see what I can learn. I'm actually trying to learn how to edit a little bit better so I can actually like make better content and show that I'm actually improving with each video. So the thing of it is that presentation for you guys, I always want to present through the edits. I know that I sometimes ramble when I talk, and I do my best to not make it seem like it's scripted because it's not. I usually just try to go off the cuff and try to talk naturally. At the same time, I know that most content creators, they have like their content scripted in order to like make it flow better. But at the same time, I mostly love streaming. Like making videos is basically is something that I know I have to do to basically just put myself out there. And also YouTube has the best like searchable algorithm. So I know that putting my stuff on YouTube, it will last a lot longer than my VODs on Twitch. With Twitch, I basically have more fun because I'm able to like do a lot more things on Twitch than on YouTube. And I feel like I'm not as constricted to like, you know, like copyright claims and all that stuff. Of course, like Twitch can do that and they will enforce that if it becomes an issue. But at the same time, it feels as if I'm not going to be penalized like every single time. Let's say if I play my favorite song on like Twitch or something like that. And hopefully it doesn't become a situation where they will catch me and then I get a copyright strike. Like I hope that doesn't happen, but I just feel as if like with YouTube, I understand they've been in the game for a long time, like, you know, providing content for people and stuff. At the same time, it just feels as if it's kind of like we're kind of limited to what we got. And I was like wondering like how can I get like actual music I can use for my videos, and the only thing I can do is just basically use either YouTube's music library, or I have to use basically, like I said, using Chillhop. And both scenarios don't bother me. It's just that I want to make sure that I give the best quality for you guys as much as I can. And I think that's what counts at the end of the day. Even though, like, say, like by the end of the year, the channel doesn't get to the point where I can sustain myself and all that stuff, then I possibly will have to look for I would have to look for a job to actually provide me part-time, you know, so that way I can pay like my health insurance and all that stuff. Oh boy. Well, that hurts. I mean, at least I'm still in second place, so there's still a chance. Yeah, like, I think, like, with vlogging, I don't really dislike it. At the same time, I know it takes, like, a lot out of people to vlog. So, actually being able to experience it teach me, like, what I kind of it's not like I don't want to vlog. It's just that I kind of haven't developed that sense of paying attention to where the camera's pointing and where I am in the space. Because for me, like to I mostly like to pay attention to what I'm doing. At the same time, like if I'm vlogging, I have to pay attention to where the camera's pointing and what I'm doing, and also what I'm saying in the vlog. So there's like a lot that goes into it. Streaming is also the same thing, not the same thing, but like it kind of requires like a similar type of work ethic, where it's like you pay attention to what you're saying, but you also paying attention to actually creating a conversation, even though people are not like in a chat interacting with you, as well as being able to project yourself to the audience in a way that it actually exclaims like the authenticity of your person, which is very difficult to do because you feel as if like, are these people going to like me? Am I going to present myself in a good fashion? Am I saying the right things? And sometimes this is one of the reasons why I don't script my videos, because I feel as if like if I script it, it's just gonna feel as if like I'm constrained to basically not talk naturally. And for me, I've like my friends would tell me that I do a good job of actually speaking off the cuff a lot, which is why I don't really script my videos, because I just basically just go through things. But at the same time, if I were to edit it, like if I was just to edit videos and certain things, I would have to basically plan out when I'm going to put this video cut in or this video cut in. You know, it's a lot of planning involved. So I try to give myself a little leeway and know exactly what I'm going to talk about in a video. At the same time, I also try to think about what I'm going to actually present to you guys, so you guys get a bigger about the big picture of what I'm going to talk about. You see, this is what happens when this is like the bad side of what it means to talk off the cuff, because there are times when I actually have a good thing to say, but I just don't phrase it well because I don't have something in front of me to tell me what I should say. But some people like that and some people don't. And, you know, for me, I am just very unscripted. And some YouTubers do that. They sometimes talk off the cuff and they basically reiterate things and they reuse words because they just want to get a certain point across. But of course, like some people would watch that and think like, oh, they sound like they're like they're ranting, you know? And I sometimes rant. But at the same time, I know I'm going to get somewhere when I talk. And I try my best to get to that destination before it becomes cumbersome, where it's like, oh, okay, Peter, get to the point. like you guys are probably saying to me like through like your screens. I then looked at, like when I look over the vlog footage, I would have to say I didn't record that much because I know that some stores don't want to have like cameras recording inside. We did went to a comic book shop like inside the mall. I wanted to record some stuff, but I didn't want to get in trouble with like, you know, the staff. And, you know, like it's their store and I didn't want to like bother them with that. Like go up to like the managers like, is it okay if I take like video footage, because like this stuff is so cool? I could have asked, but at the same time I felt like I didn't have the patience to. And that was another thing that I think vloggers also have to deal with, is that, is it okay to start recording stuff around a shop? And, you know, I'm the type of person that wants to get permission first. So I tried my best to make sure that I wasn't recording inside stores. I would record like probably within the mall itself, not like, you know, within like a certain store, because I know they don't want everything recorded. And that's another thing to consider. And it's not easy to like, because like since I'm from the United States, we're so used to like having our phones everywhere, and a lot of people do want to like try to become like, you know, content creators, because they feel as if it's a really hard job. But at the same time, once you make it into, I guess, like having a small community, you practically have already assembled like the chances of actually like making stories for people that will stick with them for the rest of their lives. And I've made a lot of friends through doing content creation, whether it be through Twitch or whether it be through YouTube. Actually, when I started this YouTube channel, like I met a lot of my online friends through like just doing YouTube videos, and they were just so cool and supportive of what I was doing. So I'm starting to try to learn new things because of not only their influence, but also my desire to actually, you know, be a content creator. And it's not just being a YouTuber, it's just like being someone on the internet that is able to like create something that they love to do. And not many people are given the privilege to do that, or given the privilege to actually try to do that. Ooh, double. So even let's say if I don't make it and I don't like earn enough like subscribers or what have you, whether it be through Twitch or through YouTube, to you know become a full-time content creator this year, I know that I will continue doing this stuff because I feel like internet creation is kind of given me hope in the sense that not only I could possibly make it a career, but I can also like have a great community. And I think that's the best part of it. Because I've met so many people just like doing Twitch and doing YouTube that it would be foolhardy to basically say this doesn't give me value in my life. And I have to really thank you guys because you've actually given me like a sense of hope that I'm able to like create my own destiny and as that will. I know that sounds corny, but that's basically how I feel about, you know, like making content. I was kind of nervous of making this video today because I knew I would have to look through the vlog footage and I didn't really want to look at it. But at the same time, it wasn't that bad. It's just that I felt like I could have done more and I felt like I didn't do enough. But at the same time, I think that's basically the content creator part of my brain that's like, no, you're psyching yourself out. You're psyching yourself short, you know? And I think that's how it is. And I have to be proud of myself that I actually did do it. I actually made an attempt. Even though it wasn't as successful as I wanted it to be, I still made the attempt to do it. And I think that's good enough. And maybe I'll make a better vlog the next time. But who knows, guys? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. That's all I can say. Now, the thing of it is that will time give me the tiles that I need? Will they give me the tiles I need? That is another big question. Oh, that's one tile we can use. And if you guys are actually wanting to pursue content creation, I basically am taking a big I'm placing a bet on myself to basically see, like, let's see how far I can go with this. Let's say if I don't become a content creator, I would gain some skill. I already gained some skills in editing. That's one thing. You know, that could also be an online career. I mean, I feel like I'm still like below novice level when it comes to editing. At the same time, I'm actually learning a little bit more and more about, you know, my editing software and what to input in each edit that I do. And I think and it kind of gets me excited because it feels like I'm actually doing something that's like needed, that's professionally needed, because like a lot of people want to create videos and a lot of people really want to tell a story through like, and the only way to tell a story through videos is just editing. You have to edit at certain places, and you also have to like create a tone with editing. Because a lot of my friends, they don't know how to edit. So like if they want to make a video or something, or they have an idea for a video, like I don't mind like editing for free because I find it kind of enjoyable to edit. But if it's like a lot of footage, like making a movie or something, then I would probably be a little bit stressed out. I already get stressed out by basically just editing these videos for you guys, and they're like only 25 minutes long. Or maybe like 28 minutes long, actually. Yeah, I don't want to be greedy. I'm already in second place. I shouldn't just milk it. And you know, like, it's because of you guys I'm inspired to do Mahjong Talk. There wouldn't be Mahjong Talk if it wasn't for you guys. And, you know, I don't know if any of my videos are going to pop off on YouTube. But at the same time, like, I'm just having fun with, like, streaming and making content for you guys. And I just, like, just today, the thumbnail you saw for this video is actually a thumbnail I made from my editing software. It's not made from the usual site where I make my thumbnails. So I felt kind of proud of myself because I actually made a thumbnail through my own editing software instead of me having to go on a site where I can just basically make it and then, like, you know, download the PDF and then just upload it. I had to learn how to, like, edit through my editing software to create the effects and all that stuff. It doesn't look any different than my usual thumbnails, but I feel as if it's different because it actually is from a different program. So that's why I feel kind of proud of this thumbnail, even though it doesn't look that different from any other thumbnail. So, like, I feel as if, like, my content creating journey is actually just helping me learn new things. Like, a lot of my childhood friends, aka cousins, like, I call them my cousins, they are into photography. A lot of them are into photography. I think, like, one, two, three. Three of them are into photography. One is a tattoo artist. And, you know, they don't do that full time. They're basically doing that, like, on the side because they know that's a special skill they can implement. And for me to basically be able to do, you know, a little bit of video editing, or have the tenacity to basically go on YouTube and try to look up, like, certain editing techniques for the software I use, which is DaVinci Resolve, if you guys are curious about that. It's free. It's free, but if you want, like, extra special features, you're going to have to buy those. And just recently, I kind of bought a special editing package where it has, like, it has, like, actual sound effects. It has, like different transitions for videos and stuff, so I can implement those in the videos that I make in the future. And I think that will be really fun. So far, I think the journey for me is actually turning out pretty good because I feel as if not only did I vlog for the first time, but I feel like I'm actually gaining more confidence in myself when it comes to actually navigating exactly where I can use my skills and implement them, if that makes any sense. Now, of course, they're more of a creative sense, but at the same time, I feel as if it's better than, say, feeling like I'm just completely useless. Of course, I don't think everybody is useless. It's just that people have certain skills. It's just that it takes a person to actually kind of reflect on the big picture of where those skills are best implemented. And it's never easy to do. But of course, if life were easy, then, you know, people would probably be like the people in WALL-E. They're just, like, sitting in the chairs and they're basically not doing anything and just keep watching their screens all the time. And, like, eating to the point where they can't even move anymore. I mean, hopefully that doesn't happen to me or anyone else. Because, like, you know, health is wealth. Health is wealth, and, you know, I do my best to try to maintain what I eat, as well as, like, try to remain moving. But of course, like, because it's the winter time, I can't walk outside like I normally do. I wish I can, but unfortunately I can't because it's just too cold outside. But if it's, like, a really, really good day, like, if it's, like, a day that's not too cold, I could probably just walk outside. But lately it's been getting really cold, and, like, we got snow, like, twice so far this month. But luckily it hasn't been heavy snow. It was just, like, a little bit. So hopefully it remains quite pleasant and don't have to worry about anything else. But of course, like, February is about to come up, so we just have, like, probably 3 or 2 months left of winter to go. And I hope you guys are staying warm if you guys are, like, living in the north, like living up north like me, who basically, like, faces the elements, like, every season. Like, when it's winter, we will face snow eventually. When it's, like, autumn, we'll face the leaves, and etc., etc., you know. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't have a Yaku at all. That's the one thing I don't like about this. I just gotta make sure I maintain my second place stat. Well, I can discard these two, just to be safe. But yeah, I would have to say, like, you know, whatever pursuit you guys have in mind, even though, let's say, if you really want to do something, but you feel like, oh, people won't value it as much, so I won't be making money. That might be true, but at the same time, the people that will find your skills valuable are the people that you want to sell to, or the people that you want to be connected to. And they will find a way to make sure that you will be connected to the place where your skills are valued in the way that you feel like you deserve that they should be valued. Of course, like with the jobs market, they'll basically say, oh, we value these skills because we think it's important to be this. The reason why job markets exist to tell you that there's certain jobs in demand is so that universities can basically, you know, market towards those jobs. Because, like, not many people are willing to do them. But of course, the thing of it is that people will say that we still need a demand for doctors, we still have a demand for lawyers, we still need a demand for engineers. And, you know, those jobs have been the ones that have been considered respectful jobs to have. So nobody knows what the job market is or what the latest job will be. I would say just like if you really want to bet on yourself and you want to make your own career, I would say making your own career is probably the thing that you will appreciate the most. And also you will be happy if it takes off, because you know it's something that you created on your own. Alright guys, that's about it for today's video. Well, I hope you enjoyed basically my little talk about vlogging, as well as what I've learned from the experience. And if you guys want to keep up with my latest content down the line, be sure to hit the like, the subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of my latest videos. And if you want to follow me on social media, all the links to my social media are down in the description down below, to my Twitter and my Instagram, as well as my Twitch channel. And if you want to catch my Twitch live streams, I stream Monday and Wednesday from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as well as Saturdays from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also stream live on YouTube as well on Thursdays from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, so as I always say to you guys, everyone is precious. You guys are just as precious as everyone else. And I will see you guys in the next video / stream. So take care, guys. Bye-bye.